Hey everybody, what's up? Tim here with this week's SCE. Hope wherever you're at, you are doing awesome and crushing it. Thanks so much for watching. Title for today's shoot is Stop Overthinking. So I do a ton of coaching, and one of the things that I find just has people absolutely in its grip is the habit of overthinking. Not being able to let go of our thoughts and having to process something again and again and again and analyze it over and over and over, and becoming captive to the thoughts and the process of continually trying to think about something and being unable to disconnect and having no free space in your mind. And that is an insidious place to be in, because those thoughts will torture you and they will absolutely beat you down and lead you to a destination that doesn't even have an answer. You just find yourself spinning around in circles again and again and again. And if you have been subjected to this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So how do you break free of this? Well, there's a ton of different ways to break free of this, but one of the things we have to recognize is when we're overthinking, typically our focus is on us. It's on ourselves. And when our focus is on us and it's on ourselves, it's never a recipe for success. It's always a recipe for disaster. Because what it says is, what value am I going to get out of this situation? Whenever our focus is on us, we are looking to take. We're looking to take value out of something or someone or something. That isn't always bad, but it's not the most empowering place to be in. So if you're caught in overthinking, you got to realize that your focus is probably on you. How am I going to get out of this? What am I going to do? What's going to happen to me? And Lao Tzu said that if we're anxious, it's because we're focused on the future. And if we're depressed, it's because we're focused on the past. But when we're at peace, our focus is on the present. So what we need to do is we need to get ourselves out of our heads, get ourselves out of an I mentality, a me mentality, get ourselves out of looking at what value we can extract and pull ourselves into the present. And the best way to do that is to look at, instead of how do I take value from this situation, this person, this situation, this circumstance, how do I give value? How do I add value to this individual? How do I add value to this situation? How do I add value to this circumstance? And that oftentimes has everything to do with our purpose. When I find people are overthinking, and even when I'm overthinking something, I'm out of alignment with my purpose. Because purpose is always about giving. It's never about taking. And when we're thinking about what we can get, it's really about taking. It's not about giving. So we got to get back in alignment with our purpose. We got to get back in alignment with giving value, and we got to get back into the present and out of our heads. And the best way to do that is to say, okay, what do I need to start doing in this situation that I'm not? How do I start adding value? How do I start living my purpose in this situation and giving as opposed to taking? What do I need to stop doing? Where am I hurting myself with my actions or my intentions? What do I need to hold back on? What do I need to discontinue? And then what are the things that are working for me that I should continue to do? What's already working, that's adding value, that's making a difference, that's making an impact? So it's simply saying, what do I need to start doing that I'm not doing? What do I need to stop doing that's keeping me from being in the moment, that's keeping me from adding value? And what should I continue to do? What are the things that I'm already doing well? And when we focus on that start, stop, and continue, especially around our purpose, you're going to find you get out of your head and you get into the moment. You take the focus off of you and you put it on the situation and the people around you, and you're going to get positive momentum, and you're going to be able to work yourself through that situation. Another great question to ask is, if this was the last time I was going to see this person, or if I only had a year left to live, what would I do in this scenario? What would I start doing that I'm not? What would I stop doing that's hurting me? And what would I continue to do? And when we work in that capacity, when we get out of our heads by asking, what can I give as opposed to what can I take? What value can I add as opposed to what value am I trying to extract? And when we apply that to our purpose, especially in regards to starting to do things that we're not, stopping to do things that's hurting us, and continuing to do things, you're going to find that you stop overthinking. You're going to find that you pull yourself out of your head and you're able to exist in the present and take the right actions that are consistent with a peaceful, relaxed, productive state. And you'll work your way through, and you will regain your mind, regain your presence, and regain your power. So this is Tim with today's SCE. Best way to stop overthinking is to stop taking value from the situation or the person and start adding value. And we do that by starting the things that are working, stopping the things that aren't, and continuing to do those things that align with our purpose, and asking ourselves, if I only had a day left to live, if I only had a year left to live, if this was the last time I want to see this person, how do I want this interaction to come off? And you'll find when you align those things, you become super powerful, super present, super productive, and you will produce the result that you're looking for. So this is Tim once again with today's SCE. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you soon.